Hey everyone, this is your friendly neighborhood editor Mike. You may notice in this episode that some of the audio is just not so great. It's perfectly listenable, but it's not the best quality. I myself am guilty of this for several episodes. You may have noticed this in earlier ones. Unfortunately, it will persist for a couple more. Eventually, I get my stuff together and get my audio sorted out. But particularly this episode, mine's bad. Megan's is iffy for about half the episode. Graham's isn't that great. We just had some audio snafus, and I just wanted to throw it out there at the top of the episode that you're gonna notice it. But, like I said, it's perfectly listenable, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Previously on Vagabonds.
I'm all for using words instead of, the bang bang shoot 'em up.
Can I call him again?
It's like a video call and just kind of looks at the camera witheringly.
Yeah, fuck you! And then I hang up. Are you just writing a song? I'm pretty sure that's not how navigation works.
We're so screwed.
When you're in space, no one can hear you jam.
Hey, Malik, are you interested in making a deal?
Kind of like looks around at his ship, and he kind of shouts something over his shoulder. We're quitting. We're out of this. Yeah, I was paid to take you guys out by Hargan Dane.
What?
Wait, isn't that the...
I honestly thought one of the other guys was going to kick your asses, but you kicked their asses.
We pulled it out in the end.
You did.
So yeah, I'm gonna shake Hargan's hand. We know.
Welcome again to the Roll Less Taken. This is the actual play podcast where we play some of the lesser known RPG systems out there. We're in the middle of a Weave campaign in the Solar Age universe, and I am again joined by the three intrepid adventurers of space, I guess.
I have dice. How's that for some Foley work? I'm Mike, and I play Bo.
I'm Megan, and I play I.O. Jewel.
I'm Perry, and I play Jane.
All right. And let's just dive right back in. You've got Hargan Dane standing in the middle of the room, you three barring the door. He's dressed in his full trade guild regalia. He gives you this slightly uncomfortable smile, fiddles with the rings on his fingers for a moment before saying, So, congrats again on your win. You guys were a long shot, so that's pretty impressive.
Can I headbutt him now?
Just don't knock him out.
You're no fun.
I'm sorry, but it's kind of important we find out why he's after us.
Oh, I'll just sit over here by the door.
I'm sorry, Jane. I promise I'll let you do whatever later.
I'm gonna headbutt him.
Really?
While we're having this conversation.
Yep.
Man of action!
Do you have to roll for that, or can I just do it?
I'm gonna say you just do it, because it's basically a sucker punch. He's not expecting it. Yeah, he sort of staggers back for a second. His nose is bleeding a bit, and he just kind of goes, "Oh, I assure you guys, look, it's nothing personal. It's just business, you know."
Damn it, Bo.
I apologize for nothing.
I guess ask forgiveness later.
You guys get it, you know. Would you really fault a man for his religious beliefs?
Oh, I wasn't talking to you, Mr. Dane, and I, point a finger at him.
So, I just to clarify, I don't have my guns.
Oh yes, you guys do not have your guns at the moment. They were taken when you entered the party. There are a couple of chairs and a small desk, a couple of papers.
Yes, perfect. That's all I needed to know.
Oh God,
for
no!
Christ's sakes!
Nope. Nobody. Nope.
No, why don't you ask him first? Maybe he'll just spill.
All right. Oh, hold on. Io grabs one of the chairs and forces Hargan to sit down. Why don't you have a seat and just get comfortable?
Fair enough, I suppose. I've also forgotten what Hargan sounded like, so I'm just kind of making it up every time. He's a man of many
I
accents.
thought he was like Scottish, but I don't recall.
I
I
don't
do
remember.
not remember I feel like I would recall Graham mangling a Scottish brogue.
I think it was me impersonating Bo's accent, but I
No,
might be wrong.
that was another guy that we were racing, and that's why we got super mad at him. I was
Wasn't
like,
that Todd Gonzalez?
maybe I don't
Yeah.
remember.
I thought I did. I thought I did that because he and the other guy had the same accent, but like I said, I don't remember. So he's just sitting and looking uncomfortable because you've already yelled at him whenever he tries to speak and defend himself.
Perfect. Listen, we don't want to make this any more difficult than it needs to be,
I kind of do.
with the exception
He
of...
kind of does.
Oh, wow. Okay, anyway. But, why are you after us?
Look, it was purely business. It was nothing at all. It's like it says in the Book of Hagen, chapter 12, verse 3. A friend may keep you secrets, an enemy will not. A corpse says nothing.
What is
What
this?
what secrets do we have? Are you saying that we know your secrets?
Yeah.
What? You gotta remind me, fella. It's been like 2 weeks. I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. So
What's the secret?
what's the secret?
You guys know I got the Wanderer sample.
Oh shit! Yeah, that thing that could like end the universe or something. Fuck.
Why do you not want us around? Like, I don't...
I mean, it's
You're hurting the
worth a
lady's
lot of money.
feelings, all right?
I'm very hurt.
I gotta protect my investment. You know, few people know I have it. Easy it is to do that.
Well,
It's like I said, business. It's a numbers game.
now that you've made such a big deal out of it, I mean, I suppose it should be more important to us than it was.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest. I forgot about it, so you know, I wouldn't have made a big stink about it. Gotta be honest.
We almost destroyed the universe and just forgot. All three of us just forgot.
I mean, I didn't forget destroying the universe, but it didn't seem that important to me after we left it.
Yeah, you know, you're all like, oh, the Wanderer or whatever the fuck it was called. Like, oh, that's so special. You know what my big discovery in that place was? We've got orange-flavored algae on our ship.
Yeah,
That's what I care about.
it's a pretty solid investment for us.
I tell you what, if we could talk. Maybe I could put that out on the market. Give you guys 60%.
What?
The market.
You know, start marketing it. Start selling it. Start making you guys some money. Start making me a little bit of money. I'm just saying.
What happened to,
Save the Emperor.
yeah.
Oh no, I'm still working on that. But like, I figure if you guys are friends, we're probably cool.
Okay, Jane walks over. How big is this chair?
A regular-sized adult can sit on it, but it's not particularly fancy. It's just a
I'm
very plain
very
chair.
interested. Okay, continue.
To know why I wanted to know the size of the chair.
Yeah.
If it was a big
Yeah.
chair, I was gonna have her like sit on the chair with him, but like make him scooch over so that we each had like half a butt cheek on the chair, so that I was like really uncomfortably close.
So now you're just
There
gonna
is a
sit
second
on his
chair.
lap?
No, I'm gonna pull over another chair, but I'm gonna pull up another chair so it's like right next to him, like flush against the other chair, and I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna look sideways at him, and I'm gonna go, is this gonna make a lot of dead people?
The sherbet thing?
Oh, are we talking about the sherbet thing? I thought he was talking about selling the other thing.
Oh no, I was talking about the orange sherbet.
Okay, who the fuck else thought he was talking about the other thing? Just me. Okay. Never mind. Never mind on all that. I'll just be over here eating my hard-boiled egg. Not a big deal.
Space egg?
Nope, just a regular one.
Oh, fair enough.
Hey, Bo. Sidebar?
Uh-huh.
What are we going to do with this asshole?
I have no idea how important he is in the big scheme of things, but I am personally not opposed to jamming my thumbs into his eye sockets.
Yeah, I mean, we really can't trust this guy not to put out another hit on us.
Right.
We apparently
Okay,
know too
now
much.
Jane enters the conversation and goes, "Are you going to make a dead person?"
It's
50-50.
possible.
50-50.
I don't like dead people.
You could have fooled me.
You spend a lot of time talking to them.
They're a lot of work. There's so much work. Do you have any idea how much work dead people are?
I mean, do you care to elaborate, Jane?
At this point, Hargan kind of scooches the chair up to you guys and goes, also, just heads up, like, no, I'm not going to try and kill you again. And also, I have got a panic button on my ring, which I was about to press. If you guys are going to kill me.
I'm gonna take his ring.
You better roll. Well,
You are, yep, you got to roll for that.
Okay,
I'm trying to decide what that needs to be.
yeah.
How exactly are you going to do? Are you just going to, like, strong arm him, or are you going to, like, try and pickpocket him?
Oh, I'm just gonna strong arm him, yeah.
All right. I'm going to make that at least a 2 challenge, because I have that card.
Hang on, I want to look to see if I have anything that'll give me advantage.
On stealing some dude's jewelry.
Yeah.
The other thing is he might press it while you're trying to grab it from
I mean,
him, so.
Dirty Fighter is one of my talents.
How would you fight dirty in this instance?
Well, I was...
Break his finger off real fast.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
oh no.
Not like break it
Just don't go
off,
for
but
the
break
ring.
it. Like, I was going to grab his ring finger and just bend it backwards and basically snap it.
All right, I'd allow that. So yeah, go for the roll.
Is that stones, or...?
And, yeah, that's stones.
Okay, sweet, so I get to roll 5 dice. Hooray! Okay, I got 3.
Yeah, I think you successfully just... It was like a...
Yeah, so, yeah,
And
I
you-
basically grab whichever finger the ring is on and just pull it backwards and snap it at the knuckle, yeah. And then I pull the ring off and I'm like, okay, so now that's one problem solved. Here's the other thing. You're trying to tell us that you won't put out a hit on us, and yet, I mean, you already did.
Well, I mean, it was a failed... You know, it was an investment. I'm not getting my deposit back, so I'm out some cash.
Yeah.
Doing it again, you guys are apparently more capable than the guys I can hire, so it'd just be a waste of money more.
There's that.
More
I
money.
mean, you know the old saying, like, if they'll cheat with you, they'll cheat on you. So, like, I can't trust you.
You're only saying this because you were caught.
If I wasn't caught, you guys might be dead, so we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I don't know that we would be dead.
Maybe one of you.
Yeah, one of us, probably, statistically speaking, but...
That Malik guy had a reputation. Apparently he was an idiot, but he had a
Self-appointed.
reputation. Look, I'm not a great judge of character, alright? I know money, I don't...
That's where you went wrong.
Yeah, I suppose.
Jane's
I
like...
can't judge pirates.
So Jane is like watching this conversation happen and like watching the tone of the room, and she goes over to him just like really quick without trying to be too much in the way, and she's like, "Listen, can I get the name of your next of kin?"
He kind of looks at you for a second, he goes, no?
I'll just ask you later. She walks away again.
He's sort of not sure how to respond to that. Just kind of like looks at you as you walk away and goes, she is weird. You guys know that, right?
Do not insult one of our prized crew members, sir.
I guess I shouldn't have laughed.
I'm getting some mixed
We
messages.
can laugh
Bo's
later,
like,
Bo.
ah!
So here's another question, which I expect you to answer honestly if you know what's good for you. Are you working independently, or, you know, you got a little birdie whispering in your ear, something like that?
Oh, no. I do my own thing. I got a lot of fingers and a lot of pies, and I can't really abide, you know, being a middleman. I'm my own manager. I'm a self-made man, you know.
Okay, excuse us for a moment, and I, like, push the chair backwards. I'm like, okay, so if we do kill him, it's not like he's working for anyone. Who's gonna miss him?
he's working for himself, but he is trying to save the Emperor.
Is that, am I supposed to care?
I mean, I guess it depends where your loyalty stands.
I just kind of look out for number one. You know who number one is?
I don't know, Bo. Tell me.
It's me. For fuck's sake, are you kidding?
I was hoping you would say Dr. Parsnip, but
He's on. They're on the list. The good list, not the shit list.
just give me a moment with our new friend.
Okay. And I go to stand by Jane, and then halfway to her, I stop and walk to the other side of the room instead.
So, just to clarify, did you knock over the chair with Hargan in it?
No,
okay.
I just shoved him backwards.
Gotcha. Okay.
I pushed him away.
Okay, so can I across the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got it.
There's my Foley work. I am a great
Yeah. Oh, that looks great on the waveform.
That's sexy.
I'm going for the award of best chair in podcast.
The best impression of a chair goes to not Graham.
Damn it.
Anyway.
There's always next year.
Try harder. So, Hargan, level with me.
Yeah.
Are you close to figuring anything out? With a cure?
He sort of thinks for a second. He's like, last status report, they'd only really kind of cracked it open and started doing some work. Nothing conclusive yet, but they're, reviewing the notes and looking at it. And so, no, but it's a process. You ever worked in pharmaceuticals before?
No. Do I look like I've worked in pharmaceuticals before?
Fair. It's one of those things where, we could have nothing for 6 months and then suddenly a breakthrough overnight.
I just think you're talking out of your ass right now.
It's entirely possible.
It's very possible.
You will be the first to know if I make a breakthrough. If it winds up getting me some money, I can cut you in.
If the Emperor dies, your money will mean nothing. Do you understand the balance that will upset?
I do. That's part of the reason I'm doing it, is I want to make sure that he stays where he is. I want to make sure the balance stays normal, so all my deals stay, where they are.
And Io just walks away.
Yeah, I do walk over to Jane at this point, and I'm like, I didn't know Io was so into politics. Jesus.
I once read a book on how to do a frontal lobotomy if he can't talk, but we also don't want to kill him.
Oh, man.
I am surprisingly not against that.
She says it kind of innocent. She's not she just says it I once read a book on frontal lobotomy. Dead people sure are annoying.
Are you done speaking to him, Io?
Yeah, I'm walking back over to the two of you to figure out our next move.
Can you give someone amnesia? Is that possible?
Maybe if we hit him hard enough.
What if we do a frontal lobotomy?
That just sounds messy, and I don't know that I trust Jane to do it successfully.
I'm very good with my hands.
What
if we just blackmail him? Isn't he concerned that we have this information that he doesn't want anybody to tell?
Yo, are you concerned that we know this information and that if it were to get out to, the public at large, your reputation will be ruined or some shit like that?
Probably not my reputation, but I'd have to start fighting off other people who want this thing.
I'm gonna tell everybody you own the entire Nancy Drew collection.
Hey, Nancy Drew is some good shit, I'm just saying.
Damn. I was hoping he would feel emasculated.
Can I ask a question out of character?
You can?
Would bringing up a certain familial name persuade him to leave us alone and also work harder on helping the Emperor?
You can give it a try.
All right, so Io is going to approach Hargan Dane and get incredibly close to him, like to his ear, to whisper, only so
Like Jane close.
yeah, only, but not as creepy, but only so that he can hear.
Mhm.
Oh, come on.
I mean, you guys will hear it, of course, but it won't mean
Yeah,
anything
but
to
player knowledge and character knowledge.
you. Let's just say that I'm next in line after Kaisis Invictus, the third. And it's very important that you help the Emperor and stop this bullshit and let us get on our way. And never speak of us again.
I can do that.
Is that a promise?
That is.
Because I will find you and kill you.
You guys already know where I live. You guys already got me in here, you know?
I think he's a sociopath. I think he's just legitimately a sociopath.
Is this Jane or
He's-
Perry?
This is Perry.
He's a businessman.
He's a sociopath.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
At this point, Io is okay with letting him go.
Okay.
What did you say to him exactly?
I just persuaded him to leave us alone.
How much violence did you promise?
I don't know what you're talking about, Bo. I'm a pacifist.
Right. Anyways, so here's another question. Do we just, he's not even fucking tied up or anything. Are we just gonna walk out and leave him in here?
Sure, Jane leaves.
I'm sure.
As Jane
Sorry.
walks out the door, you do see a couple of the bodyguards that you pushed through to get into the hallway are like actually out looking for Hargan right now.
I just shout, "Hey, I think we found your friend."
They kind of like look. I don't know. One of them like presses his earpiece or whatever. They don't say anything to you, and they just kind of like start walking towards you.
Oh, I take the ring and I press the button on it and I throw it over their heads. Like down the hallway.
They sort of look over their shoulders at it for a second. I don't know why I'm turning around. They look over their shoulders at it for a second. And then look back at you and just keep walking.
Towards us?
Yes.
I'm like, ah, shit. I guess I didn't really think that one through.
Bo, that was a terrible move.
It sounded cooler in my head.
Why would you do that?
They're bodyguards. They're not Great Danes.
Well, it's got a panic button on it. That's why I did it.
Does this mean we need to fight them?
It means, I don't do the hand-to-hand thing very well.
Do they look like they're gonna cause some shit?
They are sort of reaching into their jackets.
Okay, I'm the closest one, right?
Yeah.
Can I walk towards them? Because I didn't pull the guy away. I just kind of followed, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I was the one that restrained him.
Yeah.
Okay, there's two of them, right?
Yeah.
Can I walk up with, like, doing my best, like, Esford Cade? Like, just totally, like, swaggery and, like, pacifyingly. And I'm like, hey, guys, want an autograph?
And they just kind of like look at you for a second and still don't really say anything.
But do they let me get close?
Yeah, they let you get a little bit close.
Okay, so I go, hey, guys, want an autograph? And then I punch them both in the chin. Like, one with each fist.
Right.
Have we established that Jane is ambidextrous?
We're about to, I think. You are going to need to make an attack roll.
And I get thingy for this, right?
Yeah. I would say it's stones, though.
Okay.
Because it's just sort of a straight up, like,
One.
That's enough, because I don't have a card. And you caught them off guard, so I can't really justify a more challenging challenge.
Boy, I am so fucking used to D&D.
I know, right?
One is so bad in D&D.
I mean, at least you didn't get a strike, which would be, like, I guess a negative one? Anyway. Yeah, no, you, like, just sort of punch them both in the face. And they are pretty tough. It does kind of stun them for a second, but they are kind of still standing, and they both kind of now are looking at you like, I don't know, still stone-faced.
I'm going to reach for Jane and yell, "Let's get the hell out of Dodge."
Okay,
And we run!
we run.
I casually saunter. No, I definitely run too.
Let's do a Gales check for all of you, because you're all running.
Do I get an additional die because of my transhuman physique?
Yeah, probably. I will say it's a challenge of 2.
Huh, I beefed
Okay.
it, so...
What? I got 0.
I didn't get any strikes, but I got 0 as well. Wait, oh shit, no, because I already rolled. I was going to be like, can I change what I do? But that would completely negate my roll, so never mind.
I got 2.
You got 2. So basically, you can escape, but the other 2, they are, the dudes are catching up.
Okay, so now I am going to change my idea. I'm going to go back into the room that Hargan is in, if he's still in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's sort of picking himself and, like, I guess dusting himself off,
Okay.
but not really.
Okay, so I'm going to pick up the chair that he was sitting on and, like, smash it against the ground to break it.
All right.
Into, like, splinters and pick up a sharp piece of wood. I'm going to grab him, like, around the neck and, like, drag him out into the hallway with basically a stake up against his neck. Hey, guys, we found your boy. It's your boy. He's fine. Don't mind the... he's fine. I'm just going to say that. He's fine. No harm, no foul. I'm going to let him go if you let us go. And we're all just going to go on with our night. What do you say?
I'm going to call that a Brooks challenge.
Ooh.
At level 2.
Shit.
It's a persuasion check, basically.
Okay. I got 1.
They are not convinced. So they both, at this point, reach into their jackets and pull out... One of them's got basically like a extendable billy club, and the other one actually has a laser pistol. Because they are bodyguards, so they were allowed to bring their weapons in.
Right, that makes sense.
Okay, Jane just charges.
All right.
Oh,
Would Io see all of
You're-
this going on?
you're
even though
gone. You're
tried
like
to
back
flee.
on. You're like
I
back on the
was like-
ship. Like, where are my friends?
You get like all the way to the end of the hallway.
I figure,
Didn't
yeah,
realize.
at this point you are basically at the end of the hallway, and you just kind of like look around, you're like, oh shit, I'm on my own.
Where are they?
And now you see Jane running in the other direction.
and you see
Oh,
Bo,
what did they do?
like, with a stake at Hargendane's neck, like, in the middle of the hallway. Yeah.
This is not how it was supposed to end.
As you run up, the bodyguard dude is going to take with a laser, is going to take a shot at you, Jane.
Okay.
And he's going to entirely beef it. He just, doesn't quite have the angle. You're moving too fast, and he winds up just, like, shooting the wall.
It's like when you turn the flashlight on into your own face.
Yeah, pretty much.
But he shoots- Okay, so he doesn't hit me.
He does not hit you.
Can I get up to him?
Yeah, you are now on him.
I'm
Before
like,
the other
give
guy has a
I'm
chance to
get
react.
the gun. Give me the gun. I need the gun.
I try to disarm him
Okay. I'm going to say that's a
and
Gales.
break his wrist at the same time. Okay.
Yeah, Gales
So,
challenge.
so that's... If it's Gales, that's 5. Because Gales is my suit.
Yep.
Plus the thingy. Plus the hand-to-hand.
Yep, plus the hand-to-hand. I'd say, yeah, go for it.
Jesus Christ. 1.
That's enough. So, yeah, you basically only just managed to do it. I think you managed to, like, knock the gun out of his hand, and now it's kind of scattering across the floor. You have not broken his wrist, though. You just kind of disarmed him. And I was making a fist. And the other dude is coming in behind you and is going to make a strike at you with his club.
Okay.
I would say if you want to dodge it, you can make a Gales roll.
1 and a weave.
He only got a 1, so he actually winds up missing.
Can I pull the other guy forward so that guy's club hits him in the face?
Yes. Because the other dude got a strike, and I was trying to figure out how to make that happen.
What's that?
So he takes a strike. You do that, and you whack him.
Oh, he just gets it.
He gets it, yeah. So he's now kind of injured. And the gun is on the floor.
Can I take the piece of wood that I'm holding and, like, turn it around and just, like, bash Hargan on the head with it? Like, not stab him, but, like, attempt to knock him out?
Yeah, I will say go for it. And because you're going for a little bit of finesse, I'm going to make that a Stones challenge of 2.
Okay. I got 2.
All right. So yeah, you just knock him out. He collapses like a sack of potatoes.
And then I'm going for the gun.
I'm gonna say the dude who owns the gun is gonna go for it at the same time. So let's do a contested Gales roll.
Okay. Well, I got 2 weaves. I got a 3rd weave. I got a 4th weave. All right, I got 4 successes.
He got 1, so you epic success on him. Like,
So,
he doesn't
yeah.
even have a chance.
It's a laser pistol, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so, like, yeah, I like, scoop it up, and I guess if we were, like, diving for it at the same time, I'll just shoot him in the shoulder. Like, I don't want to kill him.
Okay. Yeah,
Wow.
I'll give you that.
He's just doing his job. That makes sense.
Yeah. So you like sort of dive over it and roll, and you grab it. You come up, you're aiming, and you just take a shot, and he's hitting the shoulder. This dude is rough. He's in rough shape.
Well, I know there's no, like, set turn order, but I just did a bunch of shit, so...
I was going to say, Io has not had a chance to do much, except for realize that you guys are not with
there.
her, and turn around, I think.
And watch
Yeah.
everything go down and just be like, huh.
You do have a moment to be kind of impressed with Jane's movement, because she's definitely been trained at what she's doing.
Perfect. Is anyone still standing, really?
The one guard
I
who's...
think I'm grappling with one.
Yeah. Hargan is unconscious. One guard is he's bleeding, and he's kind of slumped up against the wall, but he is still standing. And the other dude
Okay.
is totally fine. He has not been injured yet.
Is that the one that you're grappling with, Perry?
Yeah, he's the
Okay.
one. He had the baton.
Um,
So I don't think he's taken any strikes yet.
okay. Would it be safe to assume I've made it back in enough time to, like, do something?
Yeah, I think so. It's
Io
been,
just
it's been a minute.
flying in out of nowhere with, like, a Liu Kang flying bicycle kick.
Not a kick, but, like, definitely Io's running down the hall and sees everything that's happening, and runs for
Oh, do a
the
Superman
guard.
punch.
That's what I'm going to
Oh,
do.
shit.
Runs for the the guard that Jane is grappling with, but I use my prosthetic metal arm and just swing for his face.
All right, do an attack roll.
And what is that again?
I think probably stones, because it sounds like you're
Stoned.
punching.
2.
2 will do it. So yeah, you basically clothesline him almost.
No, just like closed fist
Okay.
punch, like right in the face.
All right, yeah, no, he's gonna feel that in the morning. You can feel like the jaw like crack a little bit and like a tooth come out
Perfect.
through your prosthetic fist. And at this point, actually, the panic button that Bo threw earlier.
Oh, fuck
Ah.
face! God damn it!
2 more guards appear and are investigating it.
Do they see us, though?
How many?
I mean, they do now.
I chucked it pretty far down the hall.
You can roll
What
to
do
see
you
how
guys-
far you threw it.
What do you guys say we try to get out of here again successfully this time?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm keeping this gun.
The other 2 have got guns, so they will
Yeah,
probably
I
take
know.
a shot at you as you try to run away.
So yeah, let's try and hoof it.
It's Gales. What is
Gales, yeah.
Gales.
it? Jesus. Okay, hold on.
I got 2 this time.
Same.
I got 1, 2 weaves,
Oh, then
a strike. Yeah, that's it. 1 and 2 weaves.
So,
So 3.
3. Okay, so what did you get, Io? I think I missed it.
A 2.
A 2? Okay. They only got 1 each, so, like, their shots go wide. And you hear sort of sizzling in the walls as you're running away. But they are also chasing after you, so what are you doing now?
Keep running.
Yeah, keep running. I agree with that.
I'm looking for an exit.
I'm going to say you guys kind of round a corner and then keep running, and then a few seconds later they round the corner again. And one of them is going to take a shot at you guys, so I think do another roll.
They just don't let up.
Nope. He got a 1. So another Gales roll from you
Do we have
guys.
to roll?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I got a strike.
Oh,
I gotta weave.
You guys both get out, but he does kind of peg Jane in the leg. You can still, I'd say, you can still move, but you are a little bit hampered at this point.
Are we still running? Or am I, like, falling behind the pack now?
You were starting to fall behind, but the other two are are now like ahead of you and still running.
Can Io double back and grab Jane to like assist in fleeing?
I'm trying to decide what kind of role that might be. So you're gonna like sort of run back, put her over your like arm over the shoulder, and do the three-legged race.
If I see that, if I see Io turn around to grab Jane, I'm gonna stop and take a shot at the guards as well.
Io, you probably need to do. I'd say do a stones check to see if you can like sort of successfully help.
Okay.
Because you're sort of taking on some extra weight, and
Right.
Bo, you are going to do a Gale's check to aim, and he's going to do a Gale's check to dodge.
Okay, but do I still get my bonuses for marksmanship?
Yes. Okay. And he rolled a 3, so that's the number to beat for you.
Did you say I have stones?
Yep, stones. It's just a 1 for the stones.
I got 3.
I got a 3.
So
You
I don't
both
know what
got
happens.
3.
I don't know what happens in the case of a tie.
I'm gonna say attacker wins. So like D&D. So yeah, you managed to just graze him in a way that will cause him some harm.
Okay, I winged him.
Yeah, you winged him.
It's better than saying I wanged him.
So yeah, you guys can make another roll. I think because of Io's successful helping you out, Jane, you are not hindered in any way, so you can continue to make your normal roll.
I got 2.
Okay. The guard got a strike, so he sort of missteps and like twists his ankle.
Yeah.
Aww.
Rolls his ankle instead and just kind of collapses for a second. So yeah, I think you guys are about to make a clean getaway. However, did you guys leave your weapons in the weapons locker?
Motherfucker.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh
Yes.
So you guys are, I'm going to say, you're sort of at a crossroads. You've kind of reached the hub where, behind you is the hallway you came from. To your right, there's the entrance to the party where the weapons locker is, and to your left is the basically the elevator back down to the transit system that'll take you back to the spaceport.
Can we have Pixel meet Jane?
Yeah, I was
And, like,
gonna.
get her
I was
back to the
gonna
ship?
say, can we split up?
Split the party?
I know, dangerous.
This isn't D&D, man. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you guys can split the party.
Because I'm not abandoning my weapons.
Yeah, I need mine.
Yeah, like, we hit the crossroads, I'm like, son of a bitch, yo, I am not about to leave behind my shit.
God damn it, I forgot about that.
Yeah, did you realize how useless I was? Because I didn't have a gun, and then I got a gun, and I was like, bang, bang, pew, pew, and shit started going down. Yeah, need guns.
It really didn't seem any different than usual.
Okay.
I mean, we did get knocked out last time we fought someone.
Alright, no time to argue. We need to get our shit.
Alright. Jane. Hey, Jane, buddy?
Wake them.
Okay.
But this is...
We're-
Okay. Listen, Jane, you're being really weird again, and you got shot. So, like, maybe you should go to the ship and get it ready to, get us out of here, and we'll go get our shit and come and meet up with you.
We really need to hustle, guys. I've been talking enough. You can talk.
I shoved Jane towards the ship, and I start running in the opposite direction.
Fucking ass, guys. You put me in a difficult situation here.
As I'm going to run with Bo, and as I'm running, I'm going to call Pixel to meet with Jane.
Okay.
Hey, Pixel, buddy, pal.
Yes.
Would you mind?
We're coming in hot. We are coming in hot. Get ready to leave. Get ready to blow this popsicle stand.
I can prepare the ship, yes.
Jane
Okay.
is headed your way.
Okay.
Jane, hesitates for a second, and it looks like what she really wants to do is run at the guys with guns. And she's also, she's got that weird hunched posture that she gets sometimes.
Does she?
But then, the one that, lets her get really close to people.
Yes.
So Jane, you're gonna kind of run to. There's like an elevator that goes down, but it is open. You kind of run in and hit the button, and it closes at about the same time as the dudes who were chasing you, who've taken a couple of hits. They kind of enter the crossroads at that moment and kind of see you going down, but then they look and they see Io and Bo running the other direction back towards the party. And you just have like a second to see them start chasing after those two.
Bo, this better be worth it.
You know, I'm gonna say it's pretty worth it when, you know, I have my guns, because they're very important to me.
I know. I feel the same way, but this is really sketchy, and I want to get out of here as soon as possible.
Well, stop complaining and move your fucking ass.
You know what? I should have left both of you back there.
The funny part about this is you're probably in way better shape than I am.
Yeah, like Io isn't even running her full speed.
And I'm like
She's
out of
just jogging.
I'm like out of breath. I'm like, you gotta keep up. You gotta go a little faster. You know what I'm saying? Oh fuck.
Says the man who misses cardio every day.
Oh, listen, this is, you know, I'm more of a fighter from a distance.
Io's just going to start to like speed up as far as running now.
Shit. God. Okay, you get the stuff. I'll cover you.
I think with that, Bo, the guys are going to take a shot at you.
Oh boy.
The first one is going to miss, and the second one might hit you. You got to hit a 3, Gales.
Yeah, no, I got a strike.
All right, yeah, you get hit.
I take like a shot, probably like to the shoulder, because you know I'm running, so my back is facing them. So I'm like, son of a bitch. So I'll like stop and I'll turn around and fire back at them.
Okay.
Is there any like waist high cover around that I can duck behind, or am I just in a hallway?
I'll say like it's a party, so like there are a couple of like tables that have been set up for people on the way in. There's like a reception table and stuff which you could probably knock over and turn into cover. It's
a barricade. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot back at them.
Okay. All right.
Well, I got 3 weaves, so I get to re-roll those.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got 4 successes.
Yeah, they got nothing, so you can go ahead and you super shot them. You kind of wheel around, duck behind, and kind of pop off 2 shots, almost not even looking. You got one dude in the knee and the other guy in like the elbow. Not his main weapon elbow, but his like free hand.
You know I described what Bo looks like in the first episode, but now I can't help but picture fucking Corbin Dallas from The Fifth Element.
You are also a taxi driver.
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Io, what are you doing?
How close am I to the weapons?
It's sort of like a coat check, basically. So you're right next to the desk where that is, and there's a person kind of behind it looking a little bit freaked out that you've been running so hot and that your apparent friend was shooting at some people.
Male or female?
It is a young man.
Hello, good sir. If you could be so kind as to retrieve our weapons in a quick manner, I have places to be, quickly.
He kind of looks at you for a second, and he kind of looks down the hall, and he kind of goes, "Do you have your claim number?"
Oh, god damn it. And like I start like fiddling through my pockets looking for, I guess, the tokens or whatever they are.
You're pulling out like root beer barrels and Werther's Originals.
Mints.
Are
Some
you
papers.
somebody's grandfather?
I might be.
Yeah, it takes you a second, but you do find like it's a little metal token that has a number on it.
This is it.
And he kind of takes it, and he kind of goes, "I'll be right back," and he kind of wanders off and starts looking for it.
And I'm just like tapping my foot impatiently.
So Bo, you are still behind a table.
Uh-huh.
The guys are, they've kind of followed suit. Like one of them's kind of ducked behind like a pillar, and the other one is kind of like taken a second and then found like a shipping crate that he kind of hide behind.
So we're at a party. I mean, like, is there any food around?
It is all inside the party.
Dicks. All right. Let's see. God, I don't have anything on me because we're at the fucking party.
You could take a chance because the guy is behind like a shipping crate that might contain jam. It has like a jam label on the side, but it might be empty and just decorative. You're gonna have to sort of take a chance on that.
Nah, I'm just gonna take a shot at the guys or the guy. How many are there? Is there one or two? Or
There are two. You guys you did a number on the one dude who had the gun originally, and then the other guy sort of ran to help Hargan. So the other two have come after you. These are the guys who responded to the panic button.
All right, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at them.
All right.
Not the most exciting thing, but I don't have the creative means right now to do the things that I want to do. Wow. So I struck out.
Yeah, that guy got a 2. The guy you were shooting at, the one behind the crate or the one behind the pillar. Who were you aiming for?
I was shooting at the guy behind the pillar.
Okay. Yeah, he got a 2.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna take some damage.
Yeah, he returns fire and like sort of it kind of burns through the table and kind of wings you like in the chest a little bit.
So yeah, there's like a sizzle and pop, and I'm like, okay, I think we're done here. Jesus, God! And like I get up and I start like sprinting after Io.
All right, Io, the guy has returned with your gun.
Thank you, kind sir. And I like rummage around for some like, is it creds? Is that what we use as money? And I just like slap them down on the desk and immediately like sprint towards Bo.
All right.
And you see me sprinting towards you. I've got like a smoking hole in my chest. I'm like beating. I'm like, Jesus, fuck, God damn it!
What did you do?
I got shot.
Oh, Bo.
The other two guys are still kind of behind their cover. And Jane, at this point, you've arrived at the ship.
What was I supposed to do while I was here?
I think they were sending you there just so you didn't get shot again.
And to get patched up.
Okay, I just walk into the ship, still singing my creepy little song. It's like Ring Around the Rosie or some shit. Like,
Pixel catches up to you with like a first aid kit and like slaps a like insta heal patch on your wound. It gets you back in the fight, but it isn't the same as like actual medical care. So you've basically got a band-aid. It's a space band-aid.
okay, so she puts the space band-aid on, and then Jane does a thing where she gets really close, but she does it to Pixel. Poor Pixel.
Pixel is just entirely
neutral
to this.
Unfazed.
They're a robot.
Unfazed.
Why would they care?
Right, that's the word I was looking for. Is unfazed.
But Jane gets close and she goes, "Am I allowed to go back to the fight now?"
If that is what you believe you need to do, then yes.
Jane runs out.
Leaving Pixel to sort of finish saying, I can get the ship ready on my own. Which, at the end of the sentence, just kind of falls on deaf ears. So Jane is back on the transit shuttle that goes back. It's not too long, so you'll be there in a few seconds.
Hey, Bo, do we run away or toward the danger?
Do you have my guns?
I do indeed have your weapons.
Give me the guns, please.
Are we close enough yet?
Well, they are now kind of between you and the elevator.
Okay. I'm just going to okay. But I mean, am I close enough to Bo because we are running towards one another?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you are.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to pass him his weapons.
Okay. You guys are sort of not in cover at the moment, though?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, I should care, but I don't.
While you make that transfer, the dude behind the jelly crate is going to make a shot at you with 2 is the number to beat. He's shooting at... I think he's going to shoot at Bo, just because he's already done some damage to Bo.
I got 2.
Okay. I think he gets you. I think he knocks you out.
Oh, yeah, because attacker wins. Shit.
So Bo is down again.
Wait, that was my 3rd strike?
Yeah. Yeah, you got winged in the
was.
back earlier, and then you got hit while you were behind the cover.
Yeah.
God damn it. So, like, I'm like, give me the guns, please. And I grab them, and then I just, like, I guess I fucking pass out. I get shot in the back, and I'm like, fuck. And then I'm on the ground.
Stop shooting at my friends!
You may retaliate.
Well, time to mute my microphone. I'm dead.
Are you, though? You're just knocked out.
You're just unconscious.
I'm going for the kill.
All right.
Doesn't matter which guard, I'm just shooting at one of them for,
Alright.
like, directly at their head.
Okay. One of them is behind a pillar, and the other one is behind a crate of jam. Both of them have been hit once.
That was, 2.
He also got a 2 attacker wins, so yeah, you get him. Kind of hit, like, as he's, I'm going to say you're going for the dude with the pillar.
Okay.
He kind of pokes his head out after that shot, and you kind of get him in the chest, and then he kind of ducks back again. Jane, you are at the elevator now.
I'm at the top of the elevator.
You were at the bottom of the elevator.
Are there stairs?
It's the future, so no.
I get in the elevator.
The elevator is fast. Basically,
Punch the
there'll be
button.
one more round, and then you're in. So the dude behind the jelly crate is going to make an attack. He got a 2. He's shooting at you, Io, because you are still functional.
1 gale.
He gets you. Running out of places to get hit. He sort of
Blows
misjudges.
your ear off. No, sorry.
Could always go for the prosthetic arm.
I was thinking that. Yeah, he just kind of, wings the prosthetic arm, which kind of, reacts and is a little bit iffy at the moment.
Perfect. It adds to the iffiness of it.
I think, do you want to make an attack, or do we want to let Jane enter the fray?
I mean, I'm okay with attacking, but I'm also okay with Jane joining us.
So the elevator goes bing, and Jane comes like flying out of it. Like before, she was just kind of like reluctantly like, oh, fine. She comes like hurtling out of it like a wild animal.
Oh, God.
Literally like a dog. And she runs up and basically, like, literally climbs the back of the one that's behind the pillar, like a spider, and, like, gets her arms around him so that her mouth is, like, right next to his ear, and it's just like, your mother says goodbye, and then breaks his neck.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. I'm going to say I think probably a Gale's check for that.
Glad I'm unconscious now.
Io just says, why is Bo never around to witness this insanity?
Oh, guys. It's not good. I don't break his neck. I got 2 strikes.
Oh, no.
Oh. So you go to do this, and instead you just kind of like, I don't know, you climb up onto him and then just kind of whack your head on the pillar.
That doesn't seem fair. It's just my own klutziness.
Your injured
you
leg.
overshot it because you were running a little too fast, and yeah, the injured leg kind of throws you off a bit too.
Does it equate to 2 strikes or 1 strike?
So you had 1 strike, you lost that strike, you're now back up to 1 strike. So the guy is going to try and throw you off. I'm going to say it's not a damaging attack, but he's going to try and, like, rest you off with a stones.
I would like to try to hold on like a spider monkey.
Alright, well, he got a 3.
God damn it. Okay.
I'm going to say dealer's choice. It could be stones or gales, whether you're trying to, like, grip on or whether you're trying to, like, ride it out like a mechanical bull.
Nothing. Whole lot of nothing.
So you're fine, you're not on top of him anymore. I'm going to say the other one is going to he sees that going on, and he is going to try and decide who he's going to go for. I think he is actually going to take a shot at you, Jane, just because you attacked his friend. So he got a 4.
I, like, the minute I hit the ground, I'm, like, back up trying to snap the guy's neck again. Jane's in her crazy space. I got 1 success and a strike.
Like, as you're going up, he manages to hit you. So you're up to 2 strikes now.
God damn.
It's gonna be a total party kill, guys. Like,
Io, you're up.
Bo vomits a little bit.
While unconscious.
Just a little bit. She's like, bleh.
Some canapes return.
Yeah.
Um,
Those little mini beef tacos. Oh man.
Oh God.
let me think for a second.
So the dude that Jane is going after has 1 strike left. You hit him, he's looking real rough, so yeah, he'll probably go down. And the other dude has 2 strikes.
I'm gonna try to go with my to the last man again. It's you see every fight to its end, and if you die in the process, so be it. You take on all challengers all at once if you must, and then once per session, you can declare that you are facing down the enemy to the last man. Each enemy in the encounter must take an attack or must make an attack against you. If you survive, then you immediately defeat all enemies. All right, so far, 2 Gale, 2 Weave,
Okay.
and I got 2 additional Weave. And a Gale.
One of them got a 1, and the other one got a nothing.
I think I won that.
Yeah.
Craft us this tale, Megan.
Yes, how did this go down?
So I'm mad.
Do we see you like switch into bullet time?
You don't see anything because you are
Well,
KO'd.
God, look, I'm speaking as a viewer right now. That
Okay,
is my
all right.
character.
So Io's pissed. Bo is down. Jane is not faring so well. I pull up my gun, go for the bodyguard near the pillar, again aiming for the head, and then same for the other gentleman hiding behind the crate, right? Is that what he was behind?
Yeah.
So let's go with the bullet time sequence to make it cinematic.
It's like we're in the Matrix now.
Yeah. Everything slows down. I'm just angry and yelling and firing.
All right. So yeah, the dude behind the pillar, like Jane's kind of getting up to like, about to make a leap, and then his just head disappears. And it's it's a revolver, right?
Yes, yeah. It's the same weapon that Bo has.
It's just, marinara sauce.
It's, yeah.
The other dude, while you're doing that, he steps up to shoot at you, like from behind the crate, 2 to the chest, and he's down.
Yeah, it's described as loud, ugly, and devilishly brutal in its execution.
Yeah, so that dude, like, the two shots kind of hit almost the same spot, and now he basically doesn't have a rib cage anymore.
I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna run over to Bo and check on him.
He is still unconscious.
God damn it, you stupid idiot.
You could do, like, a field medicine check, maybe? It would be a flames challenge to kind of try and, like, basically stabilize him and bring him back up to consciousness.
Yeah, I'll do that.
He didn't mention that if you fail, you accidentally sever my aorta.
I got a single flame. No go.
Okay, he's still unconscious. He's fine,
Yeah.
though.
I'll just drag him back to the ship.
All right. And, Jane, you're, like, physically fit enough to help, too.
Hey Jane.
Yeah.
You scare me.
Okay.
I just wanted to make that clear.
When you by the time you get to Jane, she's like yelling at 2 people you can't see.
I'm gonna say, like, as you guys kind of hoist Bo over your shoulders and start dragging him towards the elevator, one of the, like, clerics who kind of runs the monastery kind of comes out into the hallway, looks at the devastation, and just kind of, like, very quietly sort of backs back into the main hall where the party is going on without saying anything.
That's a good call, buddy.
So yeah, you guys kind of limp towards the elevator, I assume.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading.
Okay.
Ring around the rosy, pockets
Oh,
full of posy.
Yeah, sort of as you guys reach the elevator and kind of get on it, you do hear some yelling at the far end of the hallway, but the door kind of shuts on you before you can really make sense of it, and you kind of go down to the transit system again.
And I want to get on the ship and out of here as quickly as we can. Will they even let us out of, are we in, a hangar of sorts?
You guys are sort of at a spaceport, which open air isn't quite the right word, but like, you
Okay.
know, you do still have to sort of get like the okay from air traffic control, but at this point the police are still heading to, the like local authorities are still heading to the monastery to get what's going on. You're kind of almost passing them on the transit system.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I say we just get on the ship and GTFO.
So as you guys approach, Pixel basically helps you guys carry Bo into the med bay and starts working on Bo and points at the other two beds for you two to get settled if you also need medical attention.
I think I'm okay aside from my arm, right?
Yeah.
And that I feel like I would probably like repair on my own.
Okay. Pixel is available to help if you need
Yeah.
their assistance, but Jane, you got it pretty roughed up.
Yep. I get what do I go to Med Bay or?
I figure all three of you kind of carried Bo in there.
Yeah.
So you're there right now. You can kind of settle down on the other med bed and like pass out if that's what the mood strikes you.
Ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
Can I head to the cockpit to get
Yeah.
this thing going?
Yeah. It's pretty routine. The like air traffic controller is a computer. So you basically just sort of punch in your exit code and get going.
Cool.
When Jane gets her band-aid, she goes to find her teddy bear.
I'm gonna say it's probably a couple of hours. You guys have probably crossed into the Venusian system. Bo, you return to consciousness.
I feel like Bo's probably pretty sulky. Because for the past 2 encounters, he's eaten shit both times. So.
You just go
I-
too hard.
Brained myself on a pillar, if it makes you feel better, while trying to be like narratively cool. So I've just learned not to go too hard in this podcast because it's just gonna bite you in the
Backfire.
See, but that's just how I am as that's how I play any video game or any game. I go hard,
strong right out of the gate.
and it's just like any game that Megan and I play together, where I go hard and she has to save my ass.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Seems accurate.
Bo's in his room, like seriously, just sitting on his bed with his arms crossed, pouting, just like this is bullshit.
As you get into your room, you do notice that there is an envelope on the desk, and you have a package.
Okay, I will open said package.
As you start to open it, you notice that it is postmarked from Io, the moon.
I noticed that, and hang on, I have to pull this up.
This is gonna get complicated. Io the moon, not the person.
Right.
Yep.
So yeah, I pull that up, and just seeing that on the package makes my signature move go into effect, which is called Pyronic Tendencies,
All
which says, sometimes for reasons you can't explain, fires just start around you. Once per session, you may choose an object, and the storyteller chooses an object. Flip a coin to determine which of these two objects spontaneously ignites. And I'm picking the package.
All right.
Oh no! I want to know what's in it.
I'm trying to think of what objects are in your room. I'm trying to think of what you value that's in your room.
Bed.
I was debating between
lit-
bed and one of your weapons.
I'm pretty sure I've lit my bed on fire before. That may have been an unused episode.
Yeah, that was on the
I
cutting
was gonna
room
say,
floor.
I think that was a scrapped episode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, yeah, one of your guns might catch fire.
Do you need
Okay.
a coin?
I've got one.
Okay.
Storyteller,
so who's-
heads or tails?
Yeah.
Tails.
Okay. It's tails.
Your gun catches fire?
Yeah, can we say it's my laser rifle and not my revolver?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that lights up, and I'm just like, God, no! Son of a bitch! And, like, I like, pick it up and, like, sprint out of my room towards, I don't know, anything. I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. I'm like, Pixel! Pixel!
Are any alarms going off?
There's like a smoke alarm going off, but Pixel's, basically spraying as you run down the hallway. Pixel's spraying like fire retardant like down the hallway at you, trying to like put the fire out. Your gun it's damaged. It'll take you a couple days to repair, but it is still functional.
Yeah. So I like just drop it in the hallway, and I'm like, oh, well, shit. And yeah, I'm gonna go back into my room and open up the package.
All right. It's a really nice envelope. It's really fancy. Like sending paper envelopes, like objects in general, is pretty expensive because it's the future and nobody uses paper anymore. But you notice that it is really elegant cursive. It just says across the top, "Save the date," and then it has 2 names on it. One name that you know very well. His name was Harlan Juno.
Okay.
And then it has another name that I've forgotten that you recognize, but not somebody that you know as well. I might just have to make up a name.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Carly Bay.
Oh, there it is. It's Tana Calder, who you recognize as second in command for a gang known as the Gadflies. That's the name you recognize.
Whoa! Okay.
And on the back, like in Harlan's handwriting, I'm trying to think of a way, like, he's written a message that would, like, you do recognize. It's not like coded message or anything. He goes, I hear you got a new crew. I swear this is legit. Please stop by. And then just H.
Shit.
And the date is like, it's several months out, so we don't have to deal with this like immediately, but
Okay.
it's just to save the date,
So yeah, if we're doing this like episodic, it would cut between like my shocked face and the name on the save the date. Not Juno, the other name.
Yeah.
Like it would just kind of go back and forth between those two, and it'd be like the Italian Spider-Man gif of the guy like pointing and shaking his head.
Io, you have a meeting invitation.
A meeting invitation.
Yes, on your calendar, through one of your
Back channels.
Actually, it's through your privateer business email address. Your privateer email address.
Okay. My everyday normal.
Yeah.
Normal. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just going to say I see the meeting and I'm just like holding my prosthetic arm in my other hand, staring at it. It's like detached from my body.
The meeting invite is from a man named Antoine Colombo. He is the CEO of Extrasolar Energy. They're like the major energy mining company on Io, the moon, not the person. And it's basically a contract to discuss a contract for privateering. And that's set for basically 8 days from now.
And what was the company you said you worked for?
Extrasolar Energy?
And it's just like a meeting for a job?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for your next mission. If you guys take it. If not, I'll have to come up with something else.
I guess it depends on how well Bo reacts.
That's fair. And Jane, you just kind of snuggle up to your bear in your room. You have no mail, I'm afraid.
It's okay. I have a
Wait,
snuggle with
hang
my
on.
bear.
Are we supposed to be like, she snuggles up to her bear, and as the episode ends, the bear whispers, "Welcome back." And scene.
A postal drone delivers an ornate envelope sealed with red wax to its intended address on a quiet street in a trendy suburb of Nyasla, the capital of the Venusian Free States. The drone closes and locks the mailbox, then flies on toward the next address. Minutes pass. A person in a dark suit approaches, looks up and down the street, then removes the device from their breast pocket. They place it on the mailbox lock, press a series of buttons, and wait for several tense seconds. The mailbox opens, revealing a pile of letters and bills, and the ornate paper envelope. This person removes just the envelope, inspects its red seal, and then closes the mailbox. They leave with their device and this letter. Several hours pass. The person in the dark suit walks into a quiet Old Earth coffee shop in Nyoslo's trendy Cantab neighborhood and orders a drink. After a figure in a storm gray cloak nods at them from a corner table, they place both the beverage and the envelope on the table and leave the cafe. A few seconds pass. The man in the storm gray cloak takes a thin box from a hidden pocket of his outerwear and writes the name Akatsuki Hoelik on the outside. He adds an address on the Jovian Moon Io beneath, taps a credit chip on the upper corner to pay for the postage, and then finishes his coffee. On his way into the sunny Venusian afternoon, he slips his package into a nearby mailbox.
Me again, barging in to the end of the episode to say thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate it. If you enjoyed yourself, you can let us know by rate, reviewing, and subscribing. You can also check us out on Facebook at The Roll Less Taken, Instagram at The Roll Less Taken, or Twitter at Roll Less Taken, minus the, and roll is spelled R-O-L-E. I also want to take a minute to thank the band E57 for the use of their song Stroke, which is off their album Heavy Seas and Smashing Skies. You can find their music on iTunes, Spotify, and most music platforms. Toodaloo!
And now you know it's eating at my soul. And now you know.
Jane didn't have any guns.
What's in the room again? You said it's a cell?
She got these
Oh,
guns.
god damn it.
Now you
A friend will keep-
are impersonating Mike's thing.
I'm just slipping back and forth between 12 accents.
I'm into it.
Oh.
I thought he was supposed to be all stick up his butt.
He's gonna be Asian pretty soon.
Oh no.
Fucker. I spaced out. Is what Jane says.
Did Perry space out?
No. Maybe. Guys, this is the worst episode so far. This has gotta be the worst episode.
Megan, save us. Say your thing.
Can I pause the podcast for 2 seconds while I look up this guy's fucking name?
Who?
Fucking...
Frank Zappa.
Fucking...
The guy you look like?
Also, side note, I just realized that I wasn't recording with my Yeti in Audacity, so like a good portion of this file is going to sound probably like shit because it was picking up with my built-in microphone and I didn't realize it until just now, FYI.
It sounded great on Skype though.
Well, that's because Skype has my microphone, my Yeti, associated with it. I don't know why it defaulted to my webcam, so I apologize in advance for how shitty my audio is going to sound.
It's all good.
Anyway, he returned with my guns, you said?
Yep.
Alright.
Shit. I'm the Clint McElroy of the group. God damn it. No.
If you're Clint, I guess we don't know who everybody else is yet.
In time.